And that ain't all, never listen to the media. Shit's fucked up, yeah, ain't no more deceiving us. Stoned Chakra in this bitch, and yeah, we ain't leaving you. Would you think that we're running out of material? Not putting a pen to the paper, that's inconceivable. More likely run out of switches to put some weed into. Oh my God. All these lies, they obstructed my vision, but I stay on my job. Spitting writtens with a deadly precision, and this is for my squad. Killing shit, so you claim with the villains. The truth hurts, nigga, sometimes more than just feeling. So if you want it, if you want it, if you come and get it.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Stoned Chakra, and I'm back. I'm back with another episode of Getting High with Stoned Chakra. It's me. You know, didn't have a stream yesterday. I was going on an adventure, and I had a great time. I discovered many wondrous things, like there's a thing called a lotion bar, right? And it's like in bar form, and you just rub your hands on it and it gives you lotion, and oh, it smells so good. I like that. I like lotion bars. Apparently it's one of the many wondrous things at this place called Lush. It is like anything that you would put on your body, like softness and cleaning wise, they got it. All sorts of crazy smells and scents, exfoliations. Definitely check it out. But this shit is pricey. Definitely pricey. But I guess that's what comes from like handmade soaps and lotions and shit, you know? It's not like I'm gonna make any sort of lotions or soaps. So, appreciate you. It is Sunday. It is Sunday fun day. But to be completely honest, I've been sleeping a good amount of time today. It's been a lot of sleep. It's not even like I completely wore myself out yesterday, but I just happened to, when you sleep in a really comfortable bed, and then all of a sudden it almost unlocks this new level of sleep that you didn't realize that you had. Like, you've been living on level 5, and then all of a sudden you just bump up to level 7, and once you leave, you just want to try and get back to level 7, but then you come back and you're just still on level 5. So I've been on level 5 all morning, trying to get back to the sleep level of level 7. And it's been a failure. But I'm okay with that, because Greta's here. Isn't that right, Greta? Well, she's back there. She's back there chilling like a villain. You know what I mean? Young Greta on the track. Gonna have to get on the track one day. It's young Greta on the track. But besides possibly getting young Greta on the track and trying to get back to the sweet sleeps that I was getting earlier, but not earlier before this show, earlier last night. And also not even trying to regain the highs of yesterday, because that's impossible. Yesterday was just off the charts, bananas, awesome. So it's I'm on the streets in my brain, rattling a cup for a little bit more serotonin. And to be fair, I haven't done anything to help that along. I haven't gone on a walk yet. That needs to go down. But once I switched into my pajama pants, I was like, the outside world is done to me. You're dead to me, outside world. I want no part of the outside world once I get in my pajama pants. It's a done dada. Like, the closest I'll go to outside is going to let old girl out, you know what I'm saying, so she can take care of business. But I will put the real pants back on. Real pants will be back on for sure. Even though I took my watch off, so it's not pestering me to fucking do shit. Why did I take my watch off? Oh, that was another thing. Like, even though I was having like the craziest amount of fucking like good sleep, it was also being interrupted by the fucking watch. Like, it was vibrating and beeping at me and shit, telling me to do shit. Like, you should stand up now. Like, bitch, it is 5 in the morning. The fuck you got me trying to stand up? And it's Sunday? I bet what happened was, oh yeah, the fucking, does that happen on Saturday going into Sunday? The time change? I honestly didn't even, if it happened, I didn't even feel it. Like, usually I feel that shit. Maybe that's why I was trying to sleep so much. But that doesn't make any sense, because I was still up early as fuck. Like, I was up at, so I guess technically that means I was up at 6? Time is weird. Time is weird, guys. It's fucking weird. Either way, I'm grateful that there will be more, you know what I'm talking about. Yo, what is the deal? I don't know what's going on. I'm dropping a lot more frames than I feel is necessary. This is almost 3%. It's not popping. Like, honestly, I don't understand what it wants sometimes. So what I decided to do, because I had Wi-Fi still on, even though it was like hard connected, I turned that shit off, and instantly the drop frames went down. But now the fucking kilobytes per second is also going down. Technology is a fickle mistress, Toki. A fickle mistress. Shout out to Puffco Peak. They don't sponsor this stream in any way, shape, or form, but I love the product. I thoroughly enjoy it. Stoned Chakra updates. Like I said, I was on an adventure yesterday and didn't do anything Stoned Chakra wise except wear, my Stoned Chakra hoodie, available at stonedchakra.com. You know what I mean? I know y'all motherfuckers is getting them stimmies. Getting stimmy. I know y'all got that stimmy. Like, if y'all got that stimmy, y'all should, you know what I mean? Stimulate me. You know what I mean? Touch up all on my body by going to my website and using some of that stimulated money to stimulate your boy, Stoned Chakra. You know what I mean? Buying a hoodie is like the equivalent of giving my balls a little Now, if you don't want to do that, if you just want to like caress the outside of my hand, you know, there's stickers available. Stickers, baby. You know what I mean? What you need? What you need? You know what I mean? What you need? Like, you need stickers. You need magnets. That's pretty much all I got. For a little shit. The other shit is like tie dyes. A limited amount of tie dyes left, and then also motherfucking long sleeve tees. I know it's starting to get warm out and shit, but a hoodie is good anytime. You see me in mine, like I'm inside, still got it on. Like, come on now, it's comfy, cozy. Long sleeve tees, you know, that might be a harder sell as it starts to get a little bit warmer. Who knows though? People like long sleeve tees, and given the chance, depending on what it is, they'll take the opportunity to wear it. Like, I remember plenty of cold nights at the music festival, and I was so thankful that I brought my long sleeve tee. You know, so it just depends on the situation. Now, usually if you're rocking with a hoodie, you know what I mean, Stoned Chakra hoodie available at stonedchakra.com. You usually won't need like the long sleeve on top of that. That's a little bit overkill. I only like that combo in the winter, really. But, you know, a good long sleeve tee on a cold, chilly summer night. You know, maybe you just happen to be on a mountain or some shit, and it drops into the 40s when it was 80 all day. You just, I wish I had my Stoned Chakra long sleeve tee. Oh, another thing on the fucking adventure, shout out to Jennifer, went to the fucking Macron shop and got them little cookies, and I still got them, but I haven't really eaten any yet, because I haven't really eaten like too much real food yet, and I wanted to get some real food in the tum-tum before I went on a sugar binge. But I fucking love them cookies. I will say, I probably won't go to that shop again. Just cause, like, I'm super frugal, especially when I know for a fact that I can get, like, bigger macarons for way less monies. Like, they was charging like $15 for a box of 6, but this place, fuck, I can't even remember what kind. I think it was a Greek spot. I want to say it was Greek because they had falafel and like gyros, and they had baklava, but they also had macarons. Shouts out to Lauren. But their fucking macarons, I just macaron. The fucking macaroons that they had at the Greek shop, this place in Kentucky, you got like 4 big old donkeys. Like, if you see like a macaron cookie, it's usually like pretty tiny, like kind of dainty. You could finish it in a bite if you just want to go ham, but it's more like 2 to 3 bites. These were chunky boys. Like, these were 3-bite minimum to finish. And those are big bites. Like, if you're taking little bites, like, you can go ham on that shit for a minute. But you got 4 big ass macaroons for $5. Now, it didn't come in no little fancy box, you know, or whatever. It came in a little plastic, you know, basically what you'd put a small salad in. Like if you were to go to the salad bar at Kroger, the small clear container. That's basically what it was. No frills. I got some baklava too, because fucking baklava slaps. It's that shit. Love it. But ever since I've seen that dude flipping macarons for $5 for 4, the 4 for $5 deal looking, anytime I see, and I've seen it other places, anytime I see something, I'm just looking at the price, I'm just like, the fuck? Now, keep in mind, I also have been stimulated. Stimmy! So, it wasn't like I'm not going to do it again. I'm not going to Mac crawl from there again. But that at one time, like, yeah, I can do that. I can do that one time. And they had flavors that the guy at the Greek shop didn't, for obvious reasons. The flavor selection is going to be a lot smaller at the goddamn gyro shop that just happens to sell macros. I think they had like pistachio, like a raspberry, and then a coffee, and then I think like a vanilla, maybe a chocolate. I think that was about it that they had at the gyro spot. But the fucking, the actual macaroon shop, they had like 20 flavors. So if you want to go flavor bonanza, what is this place even called? Oh, Le Macaron French Pastries. What's up, Fives? We got Fives in the building. I know your government, but I ain't gonna put it out there in the streets like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put it out there in the streets like that. What's up, Greta? You trying to leave me? Yeah, she trying to leave me. She's like, look, bro, you out here talking into a fucking asteroid, staring at screens. You ain't giving me no attention. I could go out there, possibly get some food, possibly get some water. Like, let me out of here. All right, hold on. Oh shit, it's 4:16 now. I got to get this 420 dab ready. All right, hold on. Yeah, she's a hater. I love her anyway, though. Yeah, that'll work. I must say that I do like this Wonka concentrate. Wonka, brought to you by some random, consumed by Stoned Chakra. It's going down. And then afterwards, after I'm good and high, I can crack into this box. Like, the only one that I actually bit into yesterday was bubblegum. And it was, like, it almost felt like I instantly had diabetes as soon as I fucking bit into it. So, yeah, I haven't really touched them since. Like, I'm sure the other flavors are not as sweet. But that bubblegum, like, just really kicked me in my teeth. And it had, like, I don't even know what those things are. They're like the little round sprinkles or whatever. Like the candied dots that don't taste good. That they literally just put shit on for decoration. Like, anytime I see that shit, it's always for decoration. And it's like, the shit's pretty enough. Like, don't put a bunch of shit that I don't want to eat. And at the same time, it's like, do I want to take the time to, like, scrape this shit off? Alright, yeah, here we go. I'll go to the smoke cam for this. Alright, so here's the macro. You see the one bite that I took of it, and I was like, alright, I'm done. And then here are little fucking candy dot things. You know them candy dot things that go on, like, ice cream and other sweets? But them things are fucking gross. Like, why? Just why? You know? That's enough of my bitching. It's 4:19. It's already 4:19 p.m., yeah. I'm ready to set fire to you, yeah. I want to know more about you, yeah. The feeling smothering makes me feel so alive. Oh shit. Alright, so heat it up right now. Let me go ahead, get my button ready. Let me get my image ready, cause we have certain things that go down to signify, besides the time changing, that it's 4:20 on the fucking Getting High with Stoned Chakra live stream. Ooh, I can feel my belly grumbling. I think staring at the macros got me a little hungry. Oh shit, it's 420, y'all.
Stoned Chakra. Bitches. Stoned Chakra. Bitches.
Oh. Oh, shouts out to Randy. Oh. No, no, no. Don't you do that. No, no, no. Wakanda forever! Man, I swear, Wakanda had like some of the dopest lines and moments, like over like the past few MCU movies. Like even M'Baku got it in an Endgame. Like, I'm back. Like, bro, what the fuck is? When the Wakandan army is walking through the portals, y'all can't tell me that the shit don't slap. Like, big shit going down. Like, they was throwing it down on the fields of battle.
Is composed of 4 other days.
Oh, shouts out to God of Sands. 420. 420. That deserves a button press.
Stoned Chakra. Bitches.
Well, so
Yeah.
this idea then of a time
Oh
being
man.
resonance.
Now that I'm super fucking high, I don't even remember which ones are which now.
Immediately before or after it, as in scientific causality. But
All right. Okay. So I think this one is strawberry and key lime.
come together to create an interference pattern that creates the unique moment.
Oh, that's fucking fire. Then again, I'm like a big fan of key lime. I know like not everyone is a big fan of key lime, but yeah, delicious. I love it. Dogs are barking everywhere. Wonder what's going on. That's none of my concern. Because this is Macron. This is Macron time. Hey, I'm telling you guys, if you've never had one of these little French cookies, you're missing out. Like, at the same time though, even though I just bitch about the price of these cookies, if I limited myself to only eating these cookies, my cookie intake would go way down. And like, even though I was talking about the 4 for $5 deal, like I said, that's in Kentucky. And no, I'm not about to make that drive for fucking, because if I make that drive, that causes me to buy more, which defeats the whole purpose of utilizing the fact that these are expensive. Because these are expensive, I will buy less of them. If I limit myself to only these type of cookies, I will buy less cookies. If I buy less cookies, I will eat less cookies. Do you see my math here? this is the way, this is the mental gymnastics that I have to go through because I love cookies. I love them. I love it. But I love it too much. And I've seen what happens to the proud when they take on the throne. And I don't want no parts of that. We got some residue. And for that reason, even though it is technically my just be high time, I'm gonna go again. I must say, I don't know what the fuck it is, honestly, about this live stream that I really enjoy. It's doing it somehow, even if nobody's watching. Just doing the stream elevates my mood. It was the boost that I needed and didn't know that I was going to get. I was just like, fuck it, let me just go and get this stream knocked. I can't not do the stream. Yeah, that's what I'm telling myself. I can't not do the stream. Ooh, that was a big one. Oh shit. Oh. Like I was kind of in this weird limbo because I had such a great day yesterday. Just like, well, fuck, what do I do now? But the stream has really just brought it home. Like, it's nice to know that there's things that I can do to help myself feel better. And not only does it help me feel better doing the stream, slowly but surely, it gets the thing that I really want. And that is listeners. I want people that want to listen to the music. I want not only listen, I want them to enjoy it. I want them to enjoy it so much that they play it in their car. I want them to enjoy it so much that they play it while they're working out, lifting the irons. Work out, get some. I want that, and I think it's okay to want that. It's okay to want things, guys. It's okay. Look, I'm just going to have to tell you right now. This is Reality Ryan. Reality Ryan has come to the understanding that it is okay. It is okay to want things. But then, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then you got Real Talk Reggie, you know what I'm saying? And Real Talk Reggie lets you know that, nah, you better stop wanting that shit. You know what happens when you want shit. Come on, bro. How many things have you wanted in your life, bro? How many things have you wanted in your life, for real? Like, come on. Don't do that shit to yourself, man. Don't do it, man. Look, Reggie. This is Ryan. And it is okay to go for what you want. And it is okay to want it. I don't want to hear any more talk from you, Reggie. It's Real Talk Ryan. It's Real Talk Ryan now. I stole the name. Because my reality is real talk. Nah. You ain't just gonna steal my shit. It's Real Talk Reggie. You know, I could probably do some skits, but nah, not for this project. Not for this project. Maybe in the future I'll bring back the skits. But these last ones, like, I just had shit to say. You know what I mean? Like, Kudo and Flux, I just like really had shit to say. I really had some shit to say. And I didn't want it to be like bogged down by, you know, solid breaks, like solid 2 to 3 minute breaks, like solid minute and a half breaks where it took you away from the music. Like, everything is focused on making a transition to the music versus like trying to be its own entertaining thing. You know what I mean? Except for the intro. The intro, it kind of sets up the theme of the project, but it also gives you a preview of the last song because the intro and the last song use the same instrumental. And then there is a quick little snippet that basically transitions you from the first part of the project into what I have deemed the rock section, which is just 2 songs, but both utilizing like that type of sound. And then the last thing that's not actual music is what I consider a prelude into the last song, which just sets it up and tees it off perfectly, but also keeps a symmetry of what I've done in the previous projects. Sorry, I'm high. So I wanted to like just take that pause and think about all the shit that I just said because it actually sounded right. You know what I mean? Instead of sounding like just a crazy motherfucker rambling, like it actually sounded like somebody that thought about it, but I was not really. I mean, I'm sure I've thought about it, but at the moment I was like really just thinking and saying shit at the like basically the same time with not much of a filter, and it actually worked out. So when I was done, I just had to like take a breath take a breath and go, okay, that worked out. Because sometimes that doesn't work out all the time. Sometimes it doesn't work out all the time. All right, I'm gonna eat another one of these macarons. Hold on, I'll bring them up on the smoke cam. Here we go. So yeah, that is what we got. Pretty sure this is like a mint chocolate thing, coffee, mango, and raspberry, and of course we've already discussed this abomination known as bubblegum. That abomination, that aberration of nature, but it really tastes like bubblegum. And if they were able to like tamper down the sweetness by like a third, maybe even half, and take them little sugar dots off the sides, that shit would be banging. But then again, who knows, that might fuck up the recipe. Baking is a very delicate science. It's a very delicate science, and you can't just go removing amounts of sugar willy-nilly. It's not how baking goes down. If you do that shit, it will turn out like it might turn out like a pancake. It might turn out flat like a cracker. Who knows? I've had some times baking, thinking I could make substitutions. Like, come on, bro, I got this. I I can make the substitution. Like, what's the big deal if you just replace baking soda? You know what I mean? Like, if it's required baking soda, why don't you just use baking powder? It'll be fine. No. It doesn't work like that. And I discovered that. You know, it's... The recipe is the recipe. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only slight additions you could possibly make is to subtle flavors, but not like the general structure of it. Oh, this is What's Love Got to Do With It featuring Herb the Phenom. It's a title track from What's Love Got to Do With It, available wherever music is streamed. Hey. Shout out to my distributor, CD Baby. .com. You know what I mean? They don't sponsor shit, but I'm gonna give them a shout out anyway, because even though like I like the idea of DistroKid and TuneCore, but the fact that they want you to pay money yearly, it just grosses me the fuck out. Like, I like to pay for like the one thing, and then it's just up forever in perpetuity. Like, I shouldn't have to pay you a yearly fee in order to keep my music up. It's ridiculous. That's just my personal thing. Like, I get it, but like, there's been times where I for sure was not going to be able to, like, I don't have SoundCloud Pro right now. You know what I'm saying? I should probably get that now that I've been stimulated, but that's another thing that's yearly. And before, when I was paying yearly, I wasn't getting anything. Now they're actually paying you for your streams, and I actually get a decent amount of fucking streams on that shit. So, gonna do that, but it's still whack too. Personal opinion, you know. These personal opinions are not the personal opinions of others. If you don't agree with my personal opinion, feel free to voice your own opinion in the comments. Ooh, I haven't said that ever. Yeah, get that engagement up. But, you know, that's only for the very limited amount of people that watch this when it's no longer live. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate that. That's you. Feel free to leave your name in the comments if you're one of those people. Oh, but yeah, I was gonna eat another one of these cookies. I think the one that I was holding for a minute was mango. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's keep the fruit train going. Oh shit! What's up, Stone Nerd? Dab Nukem. Nothing, man. I am pretty turnt off of this Wonka. You know what I mean? Some nice batter. And I've been eating these French cookies, macaroons, also, but I call them macarons. This one, it says it's supposed to be mango. Also fire. Oh yeah, these are so fucking good. But yeah, it's all good. You don't, even if you miss the stream, you know, feel free to watch it after it's up there. You know what I mean? Let's get them views up on them on them live streams that just sit up there in perpetuity. Like, I'm pretty sure the only views on there are like a couple of mine when I decide to fucking go through it. Oh no, that's a lie. My friend Twan apparently also watches them when they're no longer live. He does a nice little skim through apparently. Good for him. Yeah, but yo, if you ever get a chance to get yourself some French macarons, people say macaroons, but you know, I say macaron. Acting like I've ever been to France or speak French in any capacity. Real flage, a real flage right there. But I'm high and I don't care. But if you get a chance to get yourself a French macaron, do that shit, because they be banging. And you don't even have to go wild. Like, regular chocolate slaps, regular coffee slaps, like pistachio slaps. If you see a bubble gum, be cautious. That's all I'll say. Oh. All right, I'm gonna put this down. Not because I don't want to eat any more of it, but because I want to savor the flavor. And I need a swig of water, because you know that cottonmouth be real, guys. Don't try to pretend that cottonmouth isn't real. And because of this, drink water. Like, if you're a stoner in any capacity and you don't guzzle water, it frightens me, because I know how dry my mouth gets. I know this. I've seen other motherfuckers like, but they'll continue to suck down Mountain Dew, or what's the equivalent? Mellow Yellow. Is Mellow Yellow still a thing? Like, that shit does not quench thirst in any capacity for me anymore. I swear, I'm telling you. Like, I'll get a cup, you know what I mean? A little half cup, and then I'll drink it just for taste. This is just for taste now. I'll keep a water on deck for the actual thirst. Like, but once I realized that, like, pops and juices and shit didn't make me less thirsty, it just made my mouth sticky on top of being dry. It was a wrap. It was a wrap for me, because that's how much I enjoy smoking. Like, I already knew, like, look, I'm not gonna stop smoking. So the cottonmouth is a thing. It's gonna be a thing. So, because of that, water is my best friend. I always keep some water around. Always. I need it. I need it. Yeah, now my Sunday fun day, keep in mind, this is because I am just in a real zone right now. And the zone before I hopped on the stream and chatted with all you lovely folks, all peoples out in the interwebs, on the line. I was watching Restaurant Impossible with the main man, Steroid Ramsey. I don't know what his real name. Nah, it's a lie. I think it's Robert something. He's like the big, strong, like, roided out chef that goes up in motherfuckers' restaurants with a sledgehammer and then gets it all together in like a day and a half for like 10 racks. Oh, hold on, we got a comment. The only thing I dislike about smoking weed is the dry mouth. Yeah, bro. But, like, we already know that it's going down. Like, we've accepted this. That's why water is your best friend. Best friend. It's the only thing that combats the cotton mouth. Only thing. And it's good, like, and it's good for you. On top of it being the only thing that helps, it's good to drink lots of water. Instead of sucking down the man's sugar drink. That's what the man wants you to drink. Who's the man? I don't know. But I'm sure he benefits from you being all sugared out as I eat this box of cookies. Let the conspiracies fly. Let them fly. Most of them have become true anyway. You already know what's going down in the streets. In the streets, Epstein didn't kill himself. He was out there boning youngsters on a fucking island, and they were all on the logs, and nobody's talking about Ghislaine Maxwell. Good old Ghislaine. Nobody's talking about her. When's the last time anybody said her name? That's just nobody's just gonna talk about that anymore. Like the guy's dead, then they got his chick, but now it's still nothing. What's going on with that? It's because all the motherfuckers was on the island. I bet even fucking gobble throat McConnell was on that fucking plane. I just know that they were all 13. They were all back in the mail. I just need to. I don't even know what I need to do anymore. Come on, E-Gold. I need you to push into the multiples of thousands, so that way I can buy a piece of land and tell them all to go to hell. Get Elon Musk's Starlink and solar panels and his fucking Tesla roof tiles and all that shit with the battery bank and go completely off the grid. Do Getting High with Stoned Chakra live from some random piece of land in Michigan. Oh no, that's kind of cold though. But they got reasonably priced land. I've looked, and I'm not going anywhere. Come on, I'm not going to Oklahoma or anything. Like I'm not going to Kansas. I'm not going to Wyoming. I'm not going to Montana. I'm not even going to fucking Oregon, man. Like, they probably don't even have land out there for real, and if it is, it's fucking expensive as shit. But like, come on, look at my skin. I didn't even name any fucking states in the South, just because that shit should just be obvious. I'm not doing it. I'm not going. Like, the only place that I truly felt comfortable was hippie towns in California and or other states, but I've only been to a few. Like, I've been to a few in Michigan, a few in California, one in Ohio. No, I think Athens counts too, so 2. But there's not many spots where I truly feel not super judged or looked at as a potential criminal. It's the difference between going to the Kroger in Montgomery, Ohio, and having an old lady look at you super sideways and then go out of her way to move her bag away from you and then walk fast the other way, versus an old woman at the Safeway in California, in Santa Cruz, walking up to me and asking me for directions somewhere. It's that difference that matters to me. That's just a personal thing, you know. That's just a personal thing. Plus, obviously, I gotta go where it's legal. Even if I get a nice patch of land out in the middle of nowhere, Kansas. And yeah, I can do what I want on my property, but if for any reason somebody just decides, all of a sudden I got a bunch of jackbooted thugs on my land. Bunch of jackbooted thugs on my land trying to infringe on my constitutional rights. See, but that shit wouldn't work for me. I would just get one to the fucking face. Oh, that's another thing that makes me very, one, cautious, and two, very wary about owning firearms. Because it doesn't matter what constitutional rights I'm supposed to have. Because at the end of the day, that shit just don't matter for some people. Like, it just don't. Like, if for any reason that they want to fuck you, any color, they're gonna fuck you. If they decide that you are the one to get it in the ass with no Vaseline, they gonna be like, let me get that. Without saying it. They're just gonna, you know what I mean? They gonna, what was his name? Damon. They gonna Damon that ass. They gonna do him like they tried to do Money Mike. Like Money Mike got out. Money Mike found a pair found a pair of vice grips and went to ham on his testicles. But you know, them vice grips ain't always gonna be around. You know what I mean? Squirrel Master ain't gonna always be around to protect you. So you can say, I'm somebody's bitch. Oh my god. Alright, so what I think I'm gonna do, because now I've got like 3.5 left of these macrons, I'm probably gonna eat the bubblegum first just to get it out the way, and then I'll try and cleanse my palate as much as possible with some water, and then go on to the next ones. But like I said before, I just went ham on the last of that mango one. Delicious. The goal was to eat these while watching ridiculously strong man who cooks destroy somebody's restaurant, rebuild it, and then try and set them up for success. Yes, this is what I'm gonna do with my Sunday fun day. I'm sorry that I can't be more fun for people. Shout out to Trenton Andrews. Shout out to Hunter Price. We got all sorts of motherfuckers just popping in and saying, what's up? Well,
Stoned Chakra.
that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I've been rambling, honestly. I've been rambling because I'm high on this Wonka batter, and I've been eating French cookies. The Frenchest of the French cookies. Macarons. Now, I got a little bit of residue in here, so I'm going to hit this again. And then I'm going to swab it out with the Q-tip, and then I'm going to load up some mouth. Do I have another? Yeah, I do have a Q-tip. I got a Q-tip ready to go. The tools of the trade, guys. For Puffcos. It's always nice to have good Q-tip. Okay.
than I've lost and paying the cost. And I struggle on the humble for the better things.
Yeah, man, we're gonna get our drinks on, we're gonna party and get crunk and rocked out.
Goddamn. Yo, what's up, man? We got a Rello. Bullshit. Swear. Did you get switches? No, right now. Oh, see, that means you have to go back to the store. Come on, man. Nah, my weed, my Rello. Alright.
Get a Rello, son, yo, make sure it's fresh. Break the shit down and then you fill it with the best. You know when we smoke that we can't fuck around. We never get close to the dirty ditch brown. It's the water is abundant to combat the cotton mouth. Cause when you pull up on the blunt, the eyelids come
Now,
south. The pip is so incredible.
when shows start back up, you know, maybe when this scourge of humanity is done, and you know, shows are a thing. I mean, because I've seen a few festivals popping up. It's making me anxious, but it's also making me kind of go, ooh, kind of want that. Maybe we could meet up and do some dabs, smoke some blunts. Anyway, this has been Getting High with Stoned Chakra Live. I'm your boy Stoned Chakra. Feel free to tune in at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another episode. Feel free to go to stonedchakra.com for all your Stoned Chakra merch. If you want to donate to this stream, go there as well. Peace, guys.